Hello, hello. I am your United States of America 2018 Senate candidate out of California. And then I'm your 2020 presidential candidate, Michelle Hope Walker. That's my name, Michelle Hope Walker. So, welcome to the Daily Report. Okay, so today is Wednesday and it is November 22nd, 2017. So it's like Thanksgiving Eve. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Happy Thanksgiving. Okay, so let me dive right in. First, I want to say shout out to Diplo. Let me see. Y'all might be writing little notes up in here. Diplo, bless his heart, Wesley Diplo Pence, who's a DJ, producer. Diplo do a lot of stuff. But he was in the media here talking about, he did a concert. And I guess it was filmed like in Cuba or something of the sort. And I'm like, oh, wow, look at that. You know, he does a lot of great give back type thing. So shout out to you, Diplo. And even when I seen Diplo on TV, and I'm like, I've seen him in person. You all know your girl be everywhere. You know, and so I've been around some everybody, but I'm like, okay, I've seen him before, but I just didn't know who he was. You know how you're around different people and you don't know who, you know, all of us are somebody. So I don't like nobody talking about, oh, they wasn't nobody. No, everybody is somebody. I'm always telling people that. All of us are valuable, because I do not like when people put other people down and be like, oh, girl, ain't nobody in it. Nope. Nope. Just say it's nobody. It's not the person who you were looking for is not in there. Because there are a lot of bodies in there. And to me, it's like just devaluing people, you know. And my whole point is that we need to value people. Even as you get ready for your Thanksgiving family gathering, make sure you're valuing people. You know, it's okay to talk about the things that you do and cheer yourself on, you know, but also make sure that you're also valuing other people. Don't be so focused on trying to present yourself, you know, the goddess or God of the of the family, and not sharing the shine and not taking heed and paying attention to complimenting other people in the family, you know, showing them that you value them. Like, ask them, hey, what are you doing in your life? And if what they're doing in their life is not the same thing of what you're doing in your life, it's not one person's life is better than the other. They remind people of that, because some people think if somebody's making a certain amount of money, or if somebody is doing certain things that they would like to do, that they will hold that person in more regard than they hold another person. And I don't agree with that, because all of us are valuable. All of us offer this world something. And so, you know, you want to, that's what they're doing. And also people do certain things because that's what they want to do. You know, we have to watch that sometimes, like, oh, you should be doing this. But if that person is not interested in that, you can't get mad at them or tell them they're wasting their life. I literally heard people say this to me. They're wasting their gift because they're not doing what the other person thinks they should be doing. Now, this person does not feel that that is what they want to do or that is their gifting. But someone else is looking at them and looking at what they would do, I guess, if they looked like that person or had what that person had or was in the position of that same person, and what they would do. And that's why I have to remind you, no, that's what you would do. You can't put that off on somebody else. That person may not be interested in what you trying to tell them their gift is and what you trying People want to control people so much, and that's why I just be like, control you and your life. That's what control you. You know, so in all that I do, my goal is just cheering people on, and even in working with people, and through management and doing different things. All my life, you know, I've always, you know, learned. I grew and learned to look and be like, no, what is it you want to do? Because also those of us that help people to try to help them reach their goals or try to be resourceful to people, the worst is trying to give somebody something they don't even want. You have wasted now your time and energy. That's like, someone that you go into a store, maybe they're asking for some money or they're asking you to buy them something. Or you see someone hungry, and I hear where some people just gave them this or just gave them anything. I'm like, well, wow, because to me that's sort of devaluing. It's like, ask the person, well, what is it you would like out the store? And even if you're giving them a budget, okay, this is only how much money I have, but I will buy you, something $5 or less. What is it you want out of here? So, come on with me. And, you pick it out and I'll buy, or whatever the case might be. Or you can just give them the money, whatever the case might be. But the worst is for somebody trying to push on you something that you're not interested in or you don't want, but they think you should want it. And then get mad if you don't take it. You're like, I don't want to do that. That's not my goal. And that's your goal. And you do that. And that's why I always tell people, live your life. Stay prayed up and you do what God has called and told you to do. Because you have to watch people getting you caught up and telling you what they think you should do. They got you in this box of how they see you and what they think that you would be best at. You're so like, ooh. Because who are you to tell me what I'm best? I mean, don't get me wrong. People can give insight, and that's okay. But my concern be for the people, the person who people are giving these insights to, because unfortunately, then you have people go out and start doing things that is not their gift, that is not what they even want to do. But someone told them, "No, I think you'd be good at that," and so they just start doing it. And then after a while, they're miserable because they're like, "This is not even what I want to do. I just did this because that's what they said." That you got to live your life for what God has called you to do, and what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? And I think all of us have experienced that, especially when you're younger, And that's why I always try to tell, just not young people, but everybody, watch people manipulate you. Because sometimes people have certain work that they want done. So they will give you all these great compliments. They give you all these great compliments because they're trying to boost your head up to get you to do what they want you to do. That's why I also learned sometimes even, I don't know, for each one of us, we have certain quote-unquote celebrities. I believe we all celebrities, but I'll say quote-unquote celebrities are certain people we like to work with or companies or whatever the case might be. So to each his own, whichever you think in your mind of who it is you would love to work with or company you like to be with. Okay. But I tell you what, you have to watch it. Because sometimes stuff is not always cropped up to be what you think it is. And also you get with these people and they pile that work up on you and you just like, this is not what I want. Oh, and this is not what I thought it was. And this is, Now again, if it works out good and that connect, I mean, kudos to you. But I'm just saying you have to watch it because sometimes people will get caught up in quote unquote name brands or celebrities or certain things like that. And these people be having them do stuff that they don't even want to do and they're running around. I think one time, bless her heart, I was working with a celebrity early on. This was way, way early on. I mean, now I know more of the things that I do and what I feel like I'm best at. And again, what you do, choose to do, and what you feel you're best at. Seasons, there are seasons of things. There are seasons of things. It's like just recently, I was listening to them talking about Kim Kardashian's assistant. I guess Kim had sort of promoted her one thing, but maybe then that wasn't a thing either. And so instead of just going back to being Kim Kardashian's assistant, she just pretty much moved on. I mean, her and Kim, from what they're saying, are still friends and they're cool. But, she moved on to something else. So see, at one season in life, at season of her life, that was cool being Kim's assistant. I mean, she was just, but then she wanted to grow and go to another level. And even as bless Kim's heart, I think kudos to Kim Kardashian for working with her and promoting her, moving her. But then they realized that probably wasn't her thing either, But, so different seasons you'll have different things. But I remember one time early on, now here I am at that season in my life, again, wanting to do music. It's always been music, pretty much music and talking. So music, radio, connecting, managing, stuff like that, But I'm always willing, especially to connect with people to just also help people in whatever way that I can. I mean, I have nerve pain now, so I can't do a whole bunch. I can talk in the name of Jesus, thank you. And I can do music, certain things, for certain amounts of time, But then again, it was back then, wide open. I could live, I could do all kinds of different, fun stuff, So I didn't mind doing other stuff, for people, in the midst of them working with me on the stuff that I wanted to get done. But I remember one time, it just got to that point. I think they had me pinning teddy bears, or I don't know what I was doing, something. And I just felt like my talent was being wasted. Felt like my energy was being wasted. I could be putting my energy and talent to something, but at the same time, I like this person. I like working with this person. But I felt like after a while, I got to realize I thought that this person may have me in a box. I mean, they were seeing the other skills that I had and giving me compliments on that. But what I'm saying, I feel like they had me in a box is that they had me continuous to do their frivolous little tasks. Not frivolous, I mean, they're important tasks, but you know what I'm saying? Some tasks, cutting out stuff, sticking stuff on teddy bear, just... the sticking stuff on the tables, because their thing was giving out gifts to people, which was a good thing. So it was very important. I needed someone because they were doing other things. So, I mean, I valued that at the season and time. But then it was time to, I was like, okay, hello, I'm tired of pinning these teddy bears. I have a gift that of certain, and I think this person may have had this box for me that they only seen me doing the little tasks of running, go get this, go buy this at the store for me, go do that, and this, and I don't think with them, I don't know for sure, but it just didn't seem like I was going to grow too quick beyond running errands for them. And bless Kim Kardashian assistant, she was with Kim, I think, for years. But again, that might have been her goal to set out to just be an assistant. She may not have at that season of time had I walked in with other goals, but again, when people asked me to do certain other things that season of time, I would still do them. I don't mind, if it's helping you out, I don't mind, Now, of course, I'm way more focused on this and then with nerve pain. You have to watch my show Living with Pain. But, there's only a certain amount of time that you can do certain things before things start hurting. And, things are already hurting, but, that's a pain level that I've grown to live with, But, so then there's only a certain amount of time span that you have in a day of things that you can do, with what you still have left to be able to do. And can do, that you have to utilize that time wisely, and when you have projects and certain things that you're trying to work on and do, you most definitely can't utilize that time on somebody else. I mean, stuff, when you like, you have to, again, you have limited time, before stuff starts hurting even more, and so then you have to stop, so, I don't know if I've mentioned it to you all before, but I'm not afraid to talk about it, living with pain. So it's something like sort of like what Lady Gaga has fibromyalgia, something like that. But for me, it came from work injury actually, and some other injuries. So, and then it sort of has turned into that. And so it's like you just never know each day on how, and there's certain things you can't, and it's pray for me, keep me prayed up. But thank God my mouth moves in the name of Jesus. So I still speak out these blessings and encourage people, and I can do my, music, and I can encourage people through the talk, and, so God is good, and so I'm still alive, and there are still certain things that I can't do, so I just try to push to be able to do, those things. But even in that, it comes a point that I have to just stop, so it's not even talking for too long. It's not doing music all day, you know what I'm saying? It's like you gotta, you have to, so shouts out to those with disabilities that are still keeping it moving, and just know your body and know how to do what you can do. Know you might can't do a whole 9 to 5 or even 3 to 4 hours, but, whatever, an hour here or, 20 minutes of doing this there, or, just to keep yourself involved in doing, and of course I do comedy. So that's 5 minutes on stage, sometimes a little bit more, and just, enjoying life and just still doing what you can do. So again, back to, you got to watch people manipulating you. So, like I said, I don't have to deal with that too much because I have no problem saying no. Pastor Torre, shouts out to the Potter House, One Church LA, Pastor Torre and Pastor Sarah Roberts. And so, Pastor Torre, talked about that before. You gotta be able to say no. And other ministries and stuff have talked about that, because you'll be using your time to do some stuff you're not supposed to be doing, and you only have so much time. You don't have so much energy, and y'all just getting older. Y'all know we only have. Because we may get a little more tired a little quicker than, you know what I'm saying? And then if you have some disabilities going on, well, then you really got to focus your time, because, it's only maybe a certain amount of time you can do a certain amount of things. And after a while, you're like, okay, I'm done for the day. That's all I can do for the day. Because I'm not going to be in pain, trying to, especially the pain I got, because your head is starting hurting so, but everything was just shut down so bad that, oh gosh, that time when I seen where they did some footage on Lady Gaga where you just came moving, I'm like, oh God, I've been there. But bless Lady Gaga, she got all this assistance and all this. It's just me, but bless her heart. Shouts out, assistance never. That's good, to have all that help. But so shouts out to Diplo and what he's doing. Shouts out to Kim Kardashian assistant, and on going after things that she's going after. Also, American Music Awards, that was Sunday. I want to say shout out to Diana Ross and her family. Oh my gosh, I enjoyed that. I mean, weren't they so just happy and relaxing? Shout out Diana Ross. Oh my God, love the hair. And y'all look at my pictures on. I would do big. I love the hair. Diana Ross, I love it. I've worn that style. I don't know how many times. I love it. And just how relaxed Diana Ross was, and just the whole family, and just letting the kids be kids. I love that. Being around Floyd Mayweather, I felt that before too. Like I said, one time Floyd Mayweather came, was it a Thanksgiving event or a Christmas event? It was one of them. And Floyd giving away money, giving us stuff, and playing basketball. And like I said, it was like a backyard barbecue. I just loved it. Floyd is the best. So I just loved it. And it felt such like a family setting. We all were just comfortable. I mean, it was other celebrities, quote unquote celebrities, other people there. It was packed, but we all were just relaxed and happy and relaxed. The environment felt relaxed. Sometimes you go in environments and it's tenseness, and you're like, oh, you don't know the, you feel the tenseness in the environment. Security looking at you crazy. You just like, And there was security there. Shouts out to the Islamic brothers, the Muslim brothers, shouts out to them. They were doing security, but they were laid back cool, But I know, but nobody had done nothing. Believe me, they would. They don't play. That Islamic Muslim security don't play. That's why a lot of people get them. They do not play. And of course, Floyd had his big, security. Shouts out to the real big, I can never think his name, but and all of his other security, so also, but still was just relaxed, so, security there, everybody, even they were just chill, you weren't doing that wrong, it was chill, you know what I'm saying? So Diana Ross, American Music Awards, and the family and the kids jumped around, and then them letting her grandson, I just loved it. I was like, I love that. Just so relaxing. And thank you, American Music Awards, for this, letting them have that time. That part of American Music Awards I did enjoy. Shouts out to Nick Cannon. He's out and about. Matter of fact, Nick Cannon, downtown today, downtown in Los Angeles, California. Now, I don't like to call the Skid Row area, because people like to, do call, but they actually got a council down there. I think, is it called the Skid Row Council? Maybe called the Skid Row Council. Certain ones that live there that actually are, will call it Skid Row, and then I'll join on with them. But, sometimes you have to watch it, because sometimes when they say Skid Row, to me, some people say it in a negative connotation, and there's nothing negative about the people down there. There's a lot of good people down in that area. Yes, there's a lot of homeless, a high homeless population, and a lot of different things going on down there. But anyway, shouts out but they're working on it, and they got the new council. Shout out to, oh my gosh, he's going to get me, Sergeant, oh my gosh, he knows who I'm talking about. But all of them down there, Wendell and oh my gosh, I see his face all in my and I just seen him at the Ice-T event at the Savoy in Inglewood. I mentioned in Skid Row, and he has this council, so I'm just sort of like, I have got to find his name and mention General Jeff. Then you have to look up General Jeff. Shouts out to General Jeff. But anyway, so Nick Cannon is down there with a lot of other people, celebrities, and just everybody. Shouts out to everybody down there that's helping to serve food and giving gifts and doing all kind of different things for the community down there. But Nick, I love Nick. Like I said, when I tell y'all I have worked in all kind of different facets of this entertainment industry, I've done security before in this industry. So I met Nick. I would say he was a kid because he was at that time, he was over 18. But you know how you can be older and play a kid. I know I was still playing a kid at age 27 or 28. I was playing a kid still. I actually did a background episode on Nickelodeon actually around that time. When you look like a kid and they just dress you in a certain way. So sometimes when you see kids on TV, they may not always be under 18. They may, still, it's just that they look a kid. In Hollywood, it's not always your age that they're looking at. It's about what do you look like. And I know they even play that on the race. You can say, but no, I'm this. But they like, no, but you look like this, so you can play this. Because they be having people play roles that they are not. And they just like, but you get in where you can fit in. But anyway, so shouts out to Nick. But yeah, I met Nick at Nickelodeon when I used to do security. Nickelodeon started doing security. Then I ended up working for a paging company, and then I did acting, and I've done all kind of other stuff. But anyway, Nick was always so nice. He would always come out and talk to me on his way out. I want to say it was at what show was it? Was that the All That show? I want to say it was the All That show when he was wrapping up on the All That show. That Nick had been on. Maybe Nick may have had his own show at that time. This one, I know I'm dating myself, but this was back in 2000. Was it 2000, 2001? But around that time. So Nick has always been nice. And I may have actually ran into, of course, I've been in the midst of different places he's been, but actually like face to face, I think I seen him in the midst between that time and now one time, and he remembered who I was and shouts out. But Nick does have a very good spirit, positive spirit. So, I'm always cheering on Nick Cannon. Positive people's always doing positive things. Happy Thanksgiving. Just to make sure I keep saying that. Happy Thanksgiving. Oh, Girl Scouts. Shout out to Girl Scouts. I think that's good on what the Girl Scouts is saying. Hey, don't make your girls hug on people just because they're family or just because they give them a gift. So that's real talk, because they're saying you may be training then your female girl child to then hug people when they do something for them, and like they have to respond in a touch way or reward someone with their body or touching, just from them doing something for them. No, which, and then other shows have been talking to that, and we have to watch family. I'm like, I've been on that. Yes, I worked in, I was a house parent. I've had so many jobs, y'all. I was a house parent, and I worked in a boys' home, and I would go and just love on the kids as far as making sure I treat them right. That's what I'm talking about. I treat them right, stuff like that. But so many kids have been taken away from their parents because the actual parent molested them, or the parent's boyfriend or girlfriend molested them, or the parent's stepfather, stepmother, the child's stepmother, or cousins, or just all kind of people just wrong. So wrong. And that just would alert me. And then, as a kid, just being weary, even as a kid myself, being leery of certain people, not really knowing how to define it, but certain people giving you certain hugs that you just like, that didn't feel right, That even with my own kids, I was always like, no, you let me know. If somebody do something wrong with you, you tell me. I don't trust everybody. So no, I don't trust everybody. No. And in a minute, if I'm feeling something's not right, I'm like, no, my child can't go with you. I don't care who you are. No, So yes, you got to watch family. You do, you love family, and then, like I said, kids with kids, you got to watch that. When the kids are playing, y'all got to go watch, peek in on them. Matter of fact, leave the door open. Don't be letting them go in there and play, and y'all shut the door and the kids somewhere on the whole other side of the house. No. Don't be lazy parents. Watch your kids. Make sure that you see what's going on. You know what I'm saying? The door's open, the kids are playing where you are. You have to watch that. Because then you could be setting your own kid up. Now when kids sometimes are doing stuff, to me, so we have to watch that as parents too, because that's the job as the adult, the parent, the adult, or the babysitter, whoever. You're supposed to be watching the kids, because kids, they don't know better. They're going to get into stuff, at times. So you got to watch. You got to watch. That's the parent and the adults in that area to be watching the kids. So of course, you teach your kids to not trust nobody. Officers or nothing. I can remember even being young sometimes, just officers, just police officers. I'm just like, because then my fear with police officers was, oh my gosh, they could rape me or do something to me and then hurt me to try to cover up they dirt, So, you just have to watch it. These young girls, they're not going to always tell you what's going on, But that's where the parent or the adult who's supervising that child, needs to be helping to look out for that child. So, yeah, don't make your girls be, to me, I'm like girls and boys. Don't make your kids hug nobody. If they don't want to hug, and I was watching something, they talked about that when a kid doesn't want to go with a particular person, whether it's family, friends, or whatever, don't make them do that. And again, in raising my kids, my kids are grown now, doing good, bless their heart, thank God for my kids and everything. But when they was little, if at certain points, if my kids didn't want to go with somebody, didn't want to be with a certain babysitter or go, I didn't make them. No, I started looking leery, funny at that point, No, because kids are telling you something in a way. That's a way of a kid I don't want to go there. Nope, I don't want to be. And it's sometimes not just that they just don't want to go there, but it's some stuff there that for why they don't want to go. You know what I'm saying? So you got to learn to read through the lines, parents, and whoever supervising the kids. Someone could be aunts, uncles, it could be a doctor. I don't know, but watch the kids. That's the key thing. Okay. So, in wrapping up, because I'm going to do this for 30 minutes, under 30 minutes. So, I am Michelle Hope Walker. You all know I do comedy, evangelizing, music, everything. Run for offices, right? Because we got to speak up about these issues. And Trump, leave LeVar, what's the name? Is it LaVelle Ball? Leave Mr. LeVar Ball alone. Leave him alone. At this point, I'm really feeling like President Trump is trying to demasculate LeVar Ball. And it's not right. And I am for LeVar Ball standing up, because it's sad. Because when you speak up for your child and you stand up and advocate for your child, people get jealous. I don't know why. It's weird, because when people see parents not treating their child right, then they, oh my gosh, that's a bad parent. But then when they see a parent advocating for their child and speaking good of their child and taking care of their child real good, then the people get jealous. Well, they ain't have to do all that for their child. I'm just like, what do y'all want, public? But shouts out to LeVar Ball. He stands up for his kid, and I was glad that he didn't publicly humiliate his son for what happened in China. I'm sure now when he got with his son, he was like, but that's a private thing. He don't have to discipline his child publicly for you all to be satisfied, and that is good how he invests in his kids and he believes in his kids. What do y'all want him not to believe in his kids, So shouts out to you, LeVar Ball, Mr. Ball. And to all your kids, y'all got a good dad. Y'all make sure y'all love on y'all dad. Don't y'all let nobody turn y'all against y'all dad. It's sad because, I'm that type of parent too, that I advocate for my kids, And if something's not right, that I'll deal with my kid on that. But no, I'm not going to publicly humiliate my kid. I'm not getting ready. That's between me and my child. I don't need to share with you what I'm talking to my, I'm going to be the cheerleader for that's what I'm supposed to do, But some people get jealous of that, And so you have to watch out for that. And I see that happening with Mr. Ball. And so, and so that's wrong. And then Trump, you got to watch it, because I think sometimes you see where people start cheering you on when you do certain things, so then you keep doing it to cheer you on. So I don't know if it's these racist people that don't like blacks and are really just enjoying you trying to degrade a black man, and so that you keep doing it to try to, I guess, get votes for the 2020. But I'm running for president. Y'all remember that. I'm running for 2020 president. Vote for me, Michelle Hope Walker. But stop it, Trump. Just stop, okay? Some stuff, I be like, okay, Trump, you're right. But some stuff, when you're wrong, I tell you you're wrong, Trump. I'm fair with you. I tell you when you're wrong. All right, y'all, I got to wrap this up. So I'm your girl, Michelle Hope Walker, and today is Wednesday, November 22nd, 2017. Happy Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving. Have fun, be blessed, enjoy your family, and all those good things. Again, you can look me up on Twitter. I'm Hope at no, what am I? I'm Hope at Speaks. Right. Underline, yeah, Hope underline Speaks, and everything else is Michelle Hope Walker. Okay, so God bless.